The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Nuno Mendes is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Oh, what a stop! Had to be at his very best. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Chance! Thiago Silva does really well to win the ball there. Odegaard. Mbappe shapes to shoot. That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner. And he's quick to get rid. Oh no, this does not look good. And now they can spring. He's in, must be. Martinez! Goal! Japan! And Japan are in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So, a breakthrough already. Dahari. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that...
Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's been caught napping. Bruno Fernandes is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Bruno Fernandes looking to play it into the box.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
Lacking in accuracy.
I was expecting him to play it in until I saw his run-up.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that could set him on his way. Thiago Silva gets over and intercepts. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Shot at goal! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Milan really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
So that's two now without reply.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Backward it goes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes. Mbappe.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, that's fabulous. Dahari. Rodgers, certainly one of the players of the week. Looking for the run. It's Dahari! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Højlund. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes. He has found the way through.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Martinez. Nuno Mendes. He's rising! Well, that's a fair try, but just off target.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
And it's been played through. Rodgers. Rodgers makes a dash for it. He's shifting through the gears here. Threads one in. He saw the danger and he went crashing in. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Rodgers. That's tidy. That's a good ball out wide. Well, there's a probing ball. He won't be happy with that one. And that has left him in a heap. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. A heavy challenge. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Always onto this. He's picked his way through. Nuno Mendes tries across. Header! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Forced to go back. And it's Van Dijk. Oh, what a ball! Good take, and is he in? And he's straight offside. And claimed it back swiftly. And we've reached half-time. How do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Japan really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have gone another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Japan looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time. So the action resumes. Saliba makes the interception. And that is a little undercooked. Rice. Dahari. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Ødegaard. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Højlund, looking tidy in possession here. Milan can breathe again, just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Casemiro. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Bruno Fernandes. Some really good ball movement. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now it's Mbappe. Nuno Mendes. Looking to play him in. Mbappe. Bruno Fernandes. Timber. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. And it's Timber.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Costa Curta. Bruno Fernandes. Just surely! Relentless! Just relentless! It's all becoming so easy. Simplicity itself.
Well, the keeper's clearly not happy, Peter. The least his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's De Jong. And here's Cruyff. De Jong. It's out for a goal kick. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, that's superb. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Dembele. It's a really well-measured ball. And he skips past his man. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
For me, Peter, Steven Gerrard's game is all about courage. It's
real chance! Goal! Japan! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
After 12 minutes is...
Tokyo Verdy are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's Højlund. De Jong is always scanning the pitch for targets. Gerrard. He's got away. Hoisted in. Oh, great leap! And that's in. And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Tries to play it through. Now it's Martinez.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Dani Olmo can so cleverly bypass the press. Dembele touches it back. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Martinez. Bruno Mendes. Bruno Fernandes, certainly one of the players of the week. Bruno Fernandes! Sensational by Bruno Fernandes! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And again they hit the front.
The goal scorer for Japan.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Japan have their lead. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Cruyff. Timber. Rogers. Here's Chouameni. And they've switched it over to the other side. Oh no, this does not look good. Well timed, excellent interception. And it's De Jong. Højlund chasing after it. Gerrard looking to pass their way up the pitch. They're back in possession and ready to go again.
That was lovely, that.
Oh, what a ball! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And here's Dembele. He's played it back. That has not gone well. Nuno Mendes. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Looking for options for movement. He's had it taken off him.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
It's not an especially good pass, that. Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Rice. Gerrard. That's a foul, no two ways about it. He knew what was coming, that's a yellow card. So, a temporary halt to the action. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Japan ahead by just the odd goal in 3. It is 2-1 at the interval. And here is the first touch of the second half. Great vision. Oh, good stop by the keeper. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Danny Olmo. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes has found the net here, of course. Bruno Fernandes is offering some sort of an apology there.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Cruyff.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And here's Dembele. And this is Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's a goal! Again, we are level. What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
Quite a game this, all square again.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that pass just didn't quite work. Tokyo Verdy appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And here's Højlund. What's going wide left? Nice control. A real chance! And that tested the keeper.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Martinez, looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
He's having a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase. Oh, what has happened here? And he's there to belt it away. Passing nice and neat. Bruno Fernandes! And that's another fine save.
Substitution on the field.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Danny Olmo. Number 14.
Yildiz plays it short.
Coming on the field. Number 20. Bale.
Tokyo Verdy are looking to go forward now.
Number 22. Kukcu.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Mbappe. And here's Højlund. Tokyo Verdy needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And he's managed to gift it back. Havertz. Japan really will have to throw everything at this now. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kvaratskhelia is in a really good position out wide. Good ball over the top.
Tokyo Verdy clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Now it's Cruyff. Oh, super ball! A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Nice bit of trickery. Oh, that's neat.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
And here's Yildiz. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Good running, strong and purposeful. And this is Cruyff. And he's managed to get free. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Yes, sadly he knew exactly what he was doing and he had to go with the risk.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position. So, to pass or to shoot, that is his question.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Yildiz. Mbappe. Yildiz gets on his bike and on the move. And he's got the beating of his man. Shot could be on. And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Oh, this is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Mendes goes short. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And that's that. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all square.
Hello everybody.
What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Yeah, this looked the most likely outcome, but we've had a good variety in this game, despite it being anticlimactic.
And that's where we have to... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Japan against Norway.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to be impressed with Achraf Hakimi, who has proven himself in many of the top leagues at such a young age, Peter. He's tactically very astute, he's versatile anywhere on that right flank, and you see him make overlap after...
Rice!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Oh, well played, well played. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Berbatov, Fiore, now it's Berbatov, and this is Batistuta. Berbatov! He's scored!
Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
So, a breakthrough already. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Well, that's surely a foul. Free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. It's a good 35 yards out, this. Rice, and that's a good ball. Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Rice goes short. Oh, shooting chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Hakimi. Xabi Alonso has given away a free kick.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Decent chance! Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. This then to draw level. Not a twitch, not a blink.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
The goal scorer for Japan after 17
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Number 22.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rice. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. He's in a great position, and Martinez! He's done very well to get to that.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. It's a searching pass. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Rice.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Japan have their third corner. Rice with the short one. Norway have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Batistuta. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Hakimi. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. And it's Hakimi. Well read, and the danger is averted. Now it's Højlund. Timber. Rodgers. Japan are benefiting from a lot of movement up front, are they not?
Yeah, and if you're looking to play...
Martinez! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Engages and forces him off the ball. Fiore, chance here to counter. Chips it through. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Timber. Chouameni. Now Rodgers. Passing is crisp and sharp. Martinez is onto this.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Batistuta, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Chouameni.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Timber. Rice. Now Rodgers. Chouameni. Now Rodgers. And it's Chouameni. And it's made its way to him. Caught offside that time. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Good running, strong and purposeful. Can he get it through? Rice.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Batistuta. Fiore. Oh, that's fabulous. Now that looks a decent ball. Shot a goal! And it's a goal! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be a...
And that brings the first half to a close. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Second period is underway.
Japan can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Now it's Martinez. Chouameni. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Batistuta. Fiore. Oh, now he can run away with it. Brilliantly cut out. Looking for the run. Bruno Fernandes. Hoyland. Rogers. There's the shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Corner number 4 coming up here. Oh, what is Bruno Fernandes! Nearly, but not quite. They're up to 5 corners now. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Lovely feet. And it's Rice. Chouameni, quality ball. Timber. Timber's cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. So, can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Almost an hour gone. No, he's not getting past him there.
Substitution for Japan. Number 22.
So we have movement on both benches.
Martinez. Number 27, Morgan Rogers. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Number 41,
Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Number 10.
Someone's shouting for a corner, but the referee says goal kick.
Number 23, Udis. Number 29, Kai Havertz. Substitution in progress.
Japan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Alonso, and that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to play it through. Batistuta at his creative best. He's set up 2 goals. Space for him to turn and look. Oh, it's come loose. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Yildiz will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Akanji is there, and he can get that clear. Yanis ended up in no man's land. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. He's picked his way through, Cross.
Well, from experience, I can tell you he'll get a lot of stick for getting that one wrong. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Shifted it to the flank. Vinicius Junior aimed beyond the defence. And here's Mbappe. He's in a good position here. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. And here's the chance to counter. Vinicius Junior receives it in a good position here. Japan now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
And that's a dangerous ball. Mateus.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Mateus conjures time and space where few can. Van Dijk.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Picked out brilliantly. And a chance for a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Hakimi is there to clear.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Driving on and making good progress. And it's dealt with by the outrushing keeper. But that signals the very end. Japan can justifiably find this a hard one to swallow. They gave it their all, but ultimately they have fallen just short against an opponent prepared to go toe-to-toe until the end.
Please refrain from parking outside this
Any
stadium.
reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Japan never really got into this game. I think conceding early as they did seemed to completely undermine whatever had been put in place before they left that dressing room, and they just didn't readjust to it at all.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.